Moto escape plan!
That's locked down. She ain't going nowhere. And again, you can just barely see that third line. That's exactly how the other side is. That means we're in alignment. And some people will go even further with this, and they'll get out micro calipers and stuff to check it all out. I'm going to trust Husqvarna on this one and say that this is good enough for Moto escape plan. I've never had an issue, and again, I've got about almost 12,000 miles on this bike, and not had any major issues. Just going by what the manufacturer put on the side of this sucker.
Yeah, if you're a super renter, that's awesome. We are just regular guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are some people who would call me crazy for not getting the micro calipers out to check this. I've got some, but I've got riding to do.
I have no micro calipers.
But he can borrow mine because we're good friends.
Moto escape plan!
Yep, there it is, folks. Little branding. If someone wanted to send Mr. Lawrence some micro calipers,
yeah, we'll test them out.
We're not too proud.
I will micro caliper.
He will measure.
I'm not trying to say
things.
that I wouldn't micro caliper. I'm just saying that I don't micro caliper. But, you know, I think we live in a huge and beautiful world, and I think if you want a micro caliper, you should micro caliper.
And you should be allowed to. There shouldn't be some law that says, or some kind of, I'll call it a social stigma.
Yeah.
That says that, one man can't micro caliper
with another man's calipers?
No. I don't want to live in that world.
I don't want to live in that world. Or, if you have a woman's calipers and you want to actually have a man's calipers, that's fine. I have no problem with that.
I don't need it. I think it's fine. I'd rather everybody have access to whatever calipers they feel are right
and they
for
should
them.
be able to use the calipers maybe where they want to use them.
Yeah, man. I think there was just recently a law that allowed people to use calipers wherever the hell they want in this very beautiful state of ours. Now, you also notice that these make decent hammers when you're just trying to do the fine-tuning here.
Which you could do with a micro caliper.
You could, but then somebody would have to send you another one. That's it right there. That feels right spot on, folks. And I'm just going to lock this little baby down. Lock the old gal down.
Your bike is so clean.
Well, I washed it.
Up under its hindquarters.
I washed it.
My bike is not that clean. Look at all this.
It's not as clean, no. I'm also into, I don't really like rust on my bike. Mr. Lawrence seems to prefer it a little bit of a patina on his old girl.
Look at that fine speed.
Yeah, I'm not into excuse my French. We're going to cut that out of there because this is a family-friendly show. So I'm not into all that. I'd much prefer to have less rust on my bike and less cursing in my life.
Yes. Too much
Sorry,
cursing.
I'm sorry, Nana. I don't even have, actually my Nana's name is Nanny. So that was me trying to throw you, the audience, for a loop. You don't know my identity, internet or not. Try to find me. Probably not too hard.
That's a good threat. That's a good challenge. All right, everybody. I think your next challenge by the next video is for a Motoscape t-shirt, is to find out who this person is. Everything about him.
Where he lives.
Email me directly if you can find my email address. My email address is actually motoescapeplan@gmail.com.
And mine is Escape Plan Moto or something like that. I'll have to look it up. We haven't really used it yet. We're not going to lie here, folks. We're new to this. Oh, yeah. That feels good. Feels right. It feels right to stick this in here.
Boom. Boom. Yeah.
On this bike, no pinch bolts on the back or anything like that. Again, one could... Ooh, the whole bike just moved. That feels
good?
pretty good. That feels pretty peppered on there. But there's nothing holding this on, like, safety-wise. Some people drill a hole through here and, like, put a wire through. So far, again, I haven't had a problem.
I've yet to have my rear wheel fall off.
We haven't had a... I would be terrified if my rear wheel fell off. That took longer than
we use tires that require changing so often.
They do.
that
we change these about every 3,000 miles.
Yeah. so it's okay.
Old Sprocket. Maurice, for you. New Sprocket.
Yes, Maurice, give us your...
Ooh, now we got to push this down to tighten it down.
All
We
right.
didn't tighten it.
We'll send this Sprocket to you as a souvenir.
Unless I hate dropping the tooth, and then I'll just change this back on another episode of
Moto escape plan.
Moto escape plan.
All right,
Step
let me-
on that brake, man. Should we drop this thing down first, too?
Yes.
Maybe so. Here it comes. She's going down. Going downtown. It's fine. It's fine. Side stand was up. Again, sorry, Nanny. Put that brake on. I do this all the time by myself, folks.
Brandon likes to live on the edge.
Living on the edge. I think that's good, dude. I don't think that's going anywhere. That's not going anywhere.
Look at that. Oh, shit. All right.
More power. Also, again, even when we put this thing up on its center stand, I always leave the kickstand down for that exact
Yes.
reason. And I'm usually doing this by myself. Is that scary or what?
Hardcore, dude.
All right, man.
Now, cover that bracket up. You can leave it uncovered.
And ride with shoelaces. Yeah, I think we're done here. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we end this episode?
I think that's it.
All right.
All right, kids. That is Moto escape plan for this week. Sprocket change
Sprocket change.
on Brandon's Husqvarna.
Husqvarna.
What's the name of your bike?
This is a TR650. This
No,
was a-
what's the name of your bike?
Oh. Gertie. Dirty Gertie.
Dirty Gertie.
Because she, for a long time, liked to take naps in the dirt when I was learning how to ride off-road. And by off-road, I mean in gravel.
I'm a big proponent of naming motorcycles, personally. So that one over there is Odetta.
Tell them why,
Dirty.
Lori.
Because when I bought it, I was in a lot of Odetta. I mean, you know, that's how it is. Anyway, Sprocket change complete. This is Lauren. That's Brandon.
Why don't you do that again? Sprocket change complete. So I don't interrupt. Because you don't want me to interrupt you. Whenever you're ready, you just go for it.
We need to have an outtakes reel. So, okay, this is Moto escape plan.
Escape plan.
Sprocket
I'm not
change.
going to mess with you anymore. I'm not.
Sprocket change
you do
complete.
this for real.
All right. This is Moto escape plan. The sprocket change is complete. I'm Lauren.
Am I allowed to talk now?
Yes.
Brandon.
We'll see you next time. Please leave your comments and
Moto escape plan.